Did you know that every time you live in a town that has a fucking polygamous church, the town gets turned into a fucking breeding colony where they interbreed between males and they switch females and they grow them up young as fucking young sex slaves? You know, it's well supported by the U.S. government because it shows blood honor. It's like fascism to support just that and that only. You know that your brother, your sister, your mother, your daughter, your cousins, your family members are all at stake to becoming some type of slave to some type of system that isn't of your own because of that fact. Did you know that that's why they have to walk around town everywhere? Because they're actually becoming prospects for other bloodlines, if you will. As is chosen, you know? Did you know that they're very well supported by Nazis and hate crews? Because they see the detrimental value to humankind as the main hive, of course. Did you know that drug addicts are all around you at all times of the day, but in memory? Did you know that I love you is the worst fucking thing you can say to someone when you meet them in like 3 hours? Because you're telling them that you love them for fucking reasons that they're meeting you about, which is a total and complete error to everyday lifestyle. Anarchism prevails because it's your therapy. You know, for every bullet that's shot into another country, we get charged for it in the ass end. Survival of the fittest. Capitanización, it's in which war. Did you know that atheism is a means to meet full realization that science is the cause of all the evils of this world? Hmm? Did you know that the only reason they put a president up so high because he's the stud that we use throughout other countries to keep breeding? As the main dominant figure because of his genetics? Did you know that Obama actually has sons that you haven't seen before? I don't think you did you? Fucked. You were. Do you know that half of the reason that people fall for money is because of the fact they can't see anything else than that? Because they actually worked for a bloodline that had actually made papyrus? Fucking in more than 1,000,000 years ago, I guess. And the only reason that they have these families out here living here under this roof is because of the fact they all have social status in a hypocrisy level where equality isn't actually, present, because of the fact that we've all been slaves for different types of fucking things all over the world. Did you know that more product you make with enough of your fucking, how do you call it, fallout from your fucking hands, feet, legs, hair, everything, you get to control? You know how you get to bigger control? Is by doing drugs. That's what it does to you. That's why my anti-drug is this, is to fucking talk into my phone while listening to music with the record button on, and then doing viral ass things against whatever the fuck's oppressing me every day to make me feel better about myself not being as fucking awkward as that self. Aim to be different. Did you know that companies that leave here and go to other countries to work make the time worse for themselves in the future, but better in the pocket? Because you're making the man richer, while you're the man becoming richer in death. Expendable. To us, you're a family member. To them, you're just a worker. For the reason that they are white, they are brown, they are black, they are full of colors, but are not colorblind to themselves. All they do is realize one or two things, and then they become something that they think is going after them, and in reality, it is the truth being spoken from fucking phone to YouTube. Because they feel challenged as human beings. Survival of the fittest means this: be careful, because I'll stab you in the back and then I'll kill your family for the money you need to support your family. That's what capitalism is. This is what becomes of capitalism in the future. In the future, capitalism is just nothing. It is really just paper in front of you that you've been worshipping for the rest of the days, while the women that you have every day are being worshipped by your neighbor. End of story. That is all there is known. You're worthless. Because you're priceless. Because you're valuable. Is you. If you don't know how to care for yourself, you can't care for others. And that's when the reinforcements come in. One day you'll know that we've chosen to live like this because we had no other choice. Because the company that you work for would rather warp your brother to make your paycheck fatter. Because you were brainwashed for years and years. And that's the end of the story. No man is equal to that other man that has a fatter paycheck than you. Because it's a hypocrisy. No one is as foolish as you because you never let no one be as foolish as you. Because you're full of control. And that control was you being the paycheck whore. First, they grind you down to the bone. Then they whip your dick out. And then after that, they send you home to beat on your wife, stab your children in the face, and kill everything around you. It's the hate they display. Because you never knew how to do one thing is rise up and say, hey, fuck you. Well, guess what, buddy boy? LOD. Now you do. Now you're a victim of the system. And you have no recollection of who we are. Now you find yourself a victim of the high burning shower. You'll never need to know us. And if you pull me out of this house, you'll have no point. Because I'm legally retarded. And smarts, not joints. Good night.